Hey, Sag. Okay, guys. Wow. What an interesting meditation that you guys are having tonight. But a lot of it was dominated by me, and I couldn't understand why. So I'll start with you. I kept feeling, just going into the meditation, almost like something wasn't quite coming in the way that I thought it was. So I don't know. And I definitely felt frustration around that. And I don't know if this means that you're putting in energy and you feel like you're not seeing, maybe you're not seeing things come in as quickly as you would like. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a patient thing. Okay, we're not the most patient sometimes with things. So maybe it's just a patience thing that you need to give some time, or maybe try to tweak your perspective a little bit, if this applies to you, because I definitely felt like that frustration that I was feeling can be subdued a little if I would just take a step back, or maybe just change my perception too, especially if you're dependent on another person, because some things we can control, people are not one of them. Okay, free will is always at play when another person is involved. I kept feeling something around a car too. And I feel like this might actually be something electrical is what I'm getting. Yeah, see, now I'm feeling very annoyed by that yet again. So maybe somebody has something, that's one thing is happening and then another thing is happening. Please don't ever say things like what else, because spirit will show you, well, let me show you what else. So just remember, we can change, especially if you're starting to get down about that. Just remember that you can change your perspective at any time, or you can change your focus. Try to focus on what makes you happy, not the fallout sometimes, because we definitely want to transition that energy into bringing us what we actually want, okay, what we truly want, okay, and that's not usually a bunch of headaches, and that's what I feel like this is. Now, incidentally, as I was in that, for some reason I started segueing into my real estate journey, which was just weird. I usually don't do that. But all of a sudden, I started thinking about me going and looking at all of these homes. Now, I don't really view that a headache normally. I will say, you realtors, you're definitely on your shit when it comes to your pictures, okay? Because I've never showed up at so many houses thinking they were going to be huge, only to look like, it's the photographer from Timu would, took the pictures or something, because they would be so tiny to me when I got there. And which, oh, you know what? I don't know why I want to show you this. This is funny. I got this from Timu. It was a really big rabbit holding an incense on the screen, and this is what came. Okay, that's the way the houses were. So that in itself is a little bit frustrating, because I'm going to so many in a variety of areas. So, it takes, of course, driving, gas, that sort of thing. But when I was in my meditation pulling up this and started thinking about those, I started laughing at that. And then I started thinking about why, when I'm out there doing that, like what am I looking for? And maybe this, now I'm feeling like this relates to you. Like, what am I really looking for here? Am I looking, in the meditation, I started thinking, well, something with character, something that, because I do tend to think that sometimes all the houses are built the same now. I don't know if you guys have endured this, but nothing really has like its own unique style or character unless you go in and build it for sure, which may be what I have to do. But I was just thinking about how so many are just alike. And that brings me back to you, because I do feel like there may be kind of this looking for a needle in the haystack sort of thing. Like, I want something original. I want something that it doesn't necessarily have to stand out, but it needs to stand out to you. Now, I'm not talking about a house. I don't think I could be. I'm talking about your life. You want something authentic and something that really represents you and your, and I think in your authenticity, that's the way I feel about it. So And again, you could be looking for a house. That this could be a car, this could be a person, an individual in your life. This could also be you confronting an aspect of yourself. I want to be the truest form of me. I want to have my own expression. I don't want to be like all the others in a sense. Yeah, it could definitely be something like that. It's coming through very strong in your energy. So you may be on some kind of quest here. Now, it could be as simple as making a big purchase or building something for yourself. It could be an expression within itself through, you know, a variety of ways, through your business, through some kind of creative endeavor. But I think you want something that is far away from the norm. That's what I keep getting. And you're trying to get to that place too where I feel like you understand that, and that's what I deserve. That's what I need in my life. I don't want something run of the mill anymore because I'm not getting anywhere with that. Interesting. I don't know why I feel like I'm talking about love for some of you as well. Maybe you've endured so much within your relationships and stuff that I'm not about that. I know who I am as a person. I know what I have to give, and I know what I deserve. And I'm not willing to settle for less, even if I just have to keep looking, even if I have to keep putting myself out there, but not accepting. You know what I'm saying? Until I find it. It's something along those lines. But let's get into it and see what's going on with you guys. Spirit, I think I'm going to start with this archetype deck. I've been using another one too today, but I think I'm going to do this one again. Carolyn May. So I'm going to get a light aspect and a shadow aspect for my Sagittarius, please. The Hermit. Seek solitude to focus intently on inner life and serves personal creativity, I'm telling you. Really considering the things that you want, okay? Focusing on growing inwardly, focusing on what you actually deserve. I see fire coming from this Hermit's chest here. This could just be your passion, just really igniting for your life, okay? What you want out of your life, how you do maybe want to live something extraordinary, or, you know, in your particular mind, or something that is creative, or something that is passionate. It's coming from the heart as well. This could also be about love, you know, the things that you deserve and love, what you're looking for, knowing what you're looking for. Very important, that term. You need to really know what you're looking for. We don't always, but we need to have an ideal of what we're looking for, or, you know, we'll settle for anything. Look at this. The shadow aspect is the child wounded. Blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. Resist moving on through forgiveness. Now, at this point, I don't know if this is an aspect of you or if this is someone that is in your vicinity. If this is someone that was in your life that was kind of blaming you for stuff, blaming you for dysfunction within the relationship, blaming you for stuff that even they were doing, making you kind of the villain, something like that, didn't want to grow or grow up or take accountability in some way. This could be talking about that as well, okay? But I'm feeling for some of you, this is an aspect of you, to be honest with you. Some of you are having to really go within and face this side of yourself that maybe you've been resisting change on, okay? Maybe you've been resisting forgiveness. Hearing what I was first getting in the reading about what's next, what else could possibly happen, that is very much that's very much an aspect of this, I would say. The child wounded, right? If you consistently stay in that energy. Now, I don't know many Sagittarius that really stay in that energy consistently, but if you feel like you've been in that, like, why can't I get ahead? Why can't I have a good relationship? Why, you know what I'm saying? That sort of thing. This is where this is actually playing out at. So this is coming through for a reason. Everything in a reading is always for a reason, right? Nothing, if this is an aspect of you, definitely nothing to be ashamed of. It's something to be acknowledged and, of course, faced and worked on. All right, that's why it's coming out. So, yeah, let's keep going here. Let's see what's going on for my Sagittarius tonight, Spirit. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, of course, and subscribe if you've not done so already. Someone told me the other day I never say that, and I probably don't. and I will try, but I'll do my best. When I get into readings, I'm so focused on the readings, I'm not really thinking about anything else. But, you know, likes and subscribes are always appreciated. All right, and thank you guys as always for being here. Look at this, star energy, mice. So this could actually be others that are around you as well. So that child wounded could be others that are around you as well. You're in this hermit energy, I feel like, really focused. So you could be in a transitional state, getting answers, spending time alone, really connecting with source here. This is also where your creativity seems to ignite, is what I'm getting. You could be going through a lot of healing too in this star energy, but this looks to me like you're being noticed for something. You're getting some kind of attention, and perhaps someone around you, child wounded, may not like this or think that you deserve this. This could be someone here who feels like they're, again, this is kind of that victim mentality, right? The shadow attribute here is about blames dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. Now, this could be a family member or a child for sure. Resist moving on through forgiveness. This could be someone holding a grudge. But why do I feel like this is someone who you're triggering this person? Interesting. Okay. You're triggering this person in some way through some kind of light that you appear to be shining, through some kind of maybe you've hit a goal or you've gotten some kind of recognition for that. Something about your progress. This could be an Aquarius or a Capricorn here. I feel like this person's in a very toxic energy, whoever it is. They may kind of keep, and I see this in the child wounded, right? They could keep some kind of scarcity mindset. And they feel very blocked in their life and almost like they're struggling. Incidentally, I feel like this person wanted to see you have to really climb mountains. Didn't that come up in one of your readings, actually? Climb mountains. We see the mountain here, right? So run into delays or obstacles or some kind of resistance in your life. But I think you've done this with some kind of poise and grace too. You've kind of taken yourself to off the map a little bit while you've been changing and transitioning within, is what I'm getting here. Wow, you got a lot of people talking about you. That's Sagittarius energy too. Maybe you talk. You could be talking for a living. This could be part of that star quality. Maybe you have a channel or a platform in some way. Maybe you're a public speaker. Maybe you're a teacher. Could be a motivational speaker, coach, something like that. You could just be expressing yourself in some way. You definitely have people talking about you. Somebody here is pressed by, they're pressed by this. They're pressed by some kind of attention that you're getting. Yeah, I don't think they expected that. Let's see. Yeah, they didn't expect that is what I'm getting. This person could have been trying to anchor themselves to you in some way. They see that you're on some road here to stability. It's almost like I feel like, why are you so stable? Why are you so stable? Why are you so stable? Okay, because this is a very draining kind of toxic energy. Always watch. I see 3 mice here playing a game of cards here. Okay, this could be somebody who has some kind of gambling addiction or gambled with something that you have. It could have even been just with your, maybe it's with your reputation in some way, okay? Because I definitely see a lot of gossip that is around this situation. What I really need you to understand is this person's moving from a wounded place, which you can see. This is not a person that is accountable in their own life. You, I don't even know why. You have become a threat. It's interesting with the star. I'm wondering if you have a platform and that's why you've became that way. Or if you are, maybe you manage people or you're in some position of power or something like that. That is what the trigger is. That sounds so crazy, right? But it is. This seems to be what the trigger has been. Even if you're not in positions like that and you're just somebody who gets attention or respect is what I feel. There's like a respecting or a liking of you. Someone doesn't know that. The Hermit shows me that you're a wise individual. This could even be somebody that could very well be in your work environment or something that sees you or sees people come to you for some kind of knowledge or advice, even something like that. And they're reacting to that. I think this person could have very well tried to create something about your reputation. I keep getting that. Maybe a story or something to throw you off balance. And that's what I'm saying. How are you so fixed here? You're so stable. It seems you're enduring. If you have a message, perhaps that's enduring too. You continue to endure despite it all, despite the obstacles, the resistance here. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what this is about. Spirit, what else for Sagittarius, please? There is literally a child here. So there could be a child that is involved in this. This could be someone's child here, okay? Whoever this is, this has just been a very immature act. Somebody is actually wounded, okay? Child wounded here. They're not taking accountability. They're acting or reacting to triggers that they have, okay, when it comes to you and when it comes to some kind of, again, some kind of attention that you get, some kind of progress that you're making, is what I feel here. You might have some kind of new beginning that is coming your way as well, that somebody here is seeing or focusing. I'm actually seeing the child looking at a dolphin, and I see the light there as well. Somebody you know what it is? You're okay. There's something here about your progress and you hitting your goals. I keep getting that. This is jealousy. I'm telling you, the triggers are jealousy based on this. Crazy. Okay, either you earn a lot of money or you've done really well with something that you do. People like you is what I feel. They look to you for something, some kind of guidance or something that you do very well. Maybe it could just be your I don't know, your business acuity or something like that. People, maybe you're successful and people want to follow you. It's something in that realm, okay? And so this reaction to it through trying to impact you in some way, shape, or form, especially from a relationship level with the gossip and stuff. First of all, I don't think it's been effective. Not for you. I don't think it's hurt you, because it says here that you've stayed consistent. You've stayed stable and enduring in some way. So it hasn't taken you off track is what I'm getting here. I think somebody might be recognizing too that another person has acted very immaturely in some way. Okay, so maybe others are figuring out that this was maybe they're just figuring out what this was really about. Okay, why do I think that this is who? If you're on a platform, I don't know who they would possibly say things to, unless they created like false things and tried to talk smack, but I don't know. So maybe this was around work or something like that. Look, yeah. So you have someone here right now that is going through some kind of judgment, is what I feel, okay, regarding their actions. And part of that is people just seeing the true nature of who they are and why they've behaved in the way that they have. Seeing through their actions, okay, through their triggers is basically what I'm getting. Yeah, look at that. Sacrifice is coming out here. It's interesting because you're coming out as the Hermit already. And I do think that's what it is. Somebody's having to go through. So you're just going within. Whatever this is actually making you connect more and go within. Look for answers. You're growing. Look at this. I see all of this fire coming out of your heart. That is your passion truly ignited. You're getting stronger in some way with whatever you're doing. I feel like this could be entrepreneurial, but I could be off a little bit because I know a lot of people will watch me. But I feel like it could be something along that, okay? I feel like with that sacrifice there or that Hermit card, you're just going within. Again, you're connecting more, you're getting stronger. You don't feel responsible for this person in any way, shape, or form. Also, you seem to have a higher understanding here. So that already tells me that you understand people's triggers are their own. It doesn't have anything to do with you. Okay, it's just a reaction. They're just outwardly reacting to something that they're feeling. If we all did that, the world would be in total chaos, right? But a lot of people do that, and especially on social media and stuff like that. It comes up, they want to react, they want to pull you down, unfortunately, to the way that they're feeling in some way. This person is jealous. I keep going back to your money. I don't know why. You have some kind of success or money that seems to be sticking out, but also some kind of attention that really seems to affect this person. So they have their own stuff to work on. That's very clear. And it looks like they are having to see some of the fallout, perhaps, of that. And hopefully there is some introspection going on with this Judgment card, because they really need to wake up to these behaviors here. They're just in this wounded state. They're not really considering the effect on others, right? So I like that that is actually coming up. It's putting a mirror basically right in front of them so that they can see. Incidentally, you also are a mirror for this person, okay? That, again, you're shining a light on them, okay? And this beautiful, you know, star energy. And they're over here, you know, not even wanting to be seen. Do you see this back turn, not wanting to be seen, feeling like they weren't nurtured enough in life? It's the child wounded. All right. So again, you're going to get that heavy reaction, even though that's not what you're just being yourself here. So the sacrifice I feel is you going within. All right. Going within, getting stronger despite what has happened here. That's what I'm getting. Okay. All right, let me get some cards for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. As you move on with this endeavor, I feel like I need to tell you, because I think you're going to keep climbing as I see this mountain here. I think it's just important to know that it is your job to protect your energy too, okay? Because, you know, when people are slinging, you know, evil eye and stuff like that, even unintentionally, it will hit us if we're not protecting our energy. So just whatever your method is, whoever you call to, speak to, you know, whatever, make sure that you are always keeping your energy protected. Okay, that's what you need. All right, 4 swords. Wow, yeah. So this person is an underachiever. That's coming right out. Devil energy, Page of Coins in reverse. They are in mental overload. They could be sick. Maybe this person is fighting some kind of illness in their life and they feel, but honestly, I think a lot of that has to, well, I won't get into the full psychology of this, but I do think a lot of that has to do with their wounding. They're not dealing with anything, right? They stay in their head too much. They worry about these things. They react to these triggers, which is taking them down a dark pathway, a darker pathway. So this person could feel like they're in some kind of mental overload at this particular time. I definitely can see, Page of Coins definitely shows me that somebody's not doing too much with their life. They're an underachiever. Meanwhile, you're coming up again as the Star card, right? There's no follow through for them to really hit their goals, to achieve their goals, and yet here you are. So again, that's another part of it. This person is trying to manipulate the situation, this devil energy. They seem to be very focused on you, but I think this is the way they operate anyway. Okay, they have things that the devil, right? They have their own demons and stuff they need to deal with, is what I feel. They see you moving forward, okay, to something here. They see that you've assessed some kind of personal power. I feel like in your life here, you could be embracing some kind of change. Look at this. Whatever your past has been, I do love this card, right? Because it reminds me of a burn ball. But this is somebody that's burning, right? The conditioning, the memories here of their past here so that they can get new energy, a fresh start here. And that's exactly what you're doing. Move forward here. You're taking initiative in that 3 of Wands energy. So they see your plans. They can see that you're actually moving forward. And look at this, the Justice card. Things really balancing out, I feel like, in your life. Incidentally, we know they're getting some kind of judgment here. Okay, so what does your moving forward mean for them? It means some kind of judgment is coming their way, okay? They already know that the truth is coming out because they're seeing that people are pegging them as being childish, being someone who's just starting trouble, being someone possibly that's wounded. But I think that it's that. So what they wanted for you was to impact your reputation. It's actually impacted their reputation in some way, is what I feel. All right, Spirit, one out. Oh, wow. 2 of Cups energy. I just had that in Pisces. I don't know if you're dealing with the Pisces or if you will be. Okay. 10 of Swords. I have 2 of Cups, the World, Judgment. 10 of Swords, the Empress. Four of Cups. And then I have the Death card here. Interesting. That's what you don't see. So this might be about you have some kind of partnership that could be coming together as well. Wow. Look, this is, I can feel, I don't want to say hatred because hatred is very strong. I can feel very intense. Let me say that, a very intense emotion over here is what I'm getting. I feel like you have, first of all, they feel like you're loved. They feel like you're accepted. They could know that you have something really wonderful that is coming into your life that's about mutual respect, okay, and love here. I feel like you're just standing in a state of wholeness, like you have worked very hard to get to where you feel very secure within yourself. I feel like you could have also been through a bit of an awakening as well. And even with the Hermit energy, we see that evaluation, right, that is happening. This person has seen you shed so much. You share your journey with others is what I'm feeling. I don't know how you're doing that, but that is what I feel. In some way, shape, or form, you're sharing your, either it's through talking to them about your experiences or something like that. Maybe you're a counselor in some way as well. You're sharing your journey with other people. So you're not someone that just, I feel like you've embodied this. You're not just someone who says things. You've actually been there, done that, okay? And then you're sharing that in some way, shape, or form. This, whatever is happening here, this person feels like, well, again, I'm going to go back to the victim again, though. This person feels like they've had traumatic events here, okay? Okay, I want to go to, I don't think that you are the cause of this in any way, shape, or form. That's not what I'm getting from this, but I think that you are just a trigger. I don't even think there's blame going towards you about this. I just think it's a trigger, again, highlighting where they feel like they're not, because you're achieving a lot is what I'm getting here. And they know that you are in this Empress energy, okay? Whether you're male or female, this is all about you still being very fair, okay? You know, everything that you touch literally grows and blooms, okay? They know that. They know that there's a special connection between you and other people due to this nurturing energy that you have, all right? And they just don't want to do, that's what I'm saying. They know that they're not doing anything with themselves. They're not. They're not doing anything with themselves. So this is a big problem. Now I'm wondering if this is like, I don't know. I don't know if this is someone that you know or not. I mean, you probably do know them if they're around work or something like that. But I get kind of this insidious vibe about them. And I don't even see here that they've done anything too bad. I just think that they talk a lot of shit. That's what I'm getting. Talk a lot of stuff. If you do have something that where you, especially if you have like a platform or something like that, maybe they would go on there and put even comments or something, because I definitely see some kind of communication trying to come through that could actually be negative, that is actually designed to make you slow down or stop. But I feel like you can't stop, won't stop, something like that. I mean, I feel like you keep coming back and you're not actually giving something up here. So here's the thing. You're being very assertive, I feel like, with your life, but also with the people that are around you. I can see here there's a lot of success and optimism about moving forward here. You've already walked away from something here, okay? Yeah, I feel like you've already left that behind. I feel like it's this. I got to be honest with you. I just think you don't have a lot of time. And that comes from your Hermit energy really going within. I don't think you have a lot of time for the BS. That's what I feel. Okay, I'll walk away from anything, anytime if I have to. All right, because I'm not going to stay in that BS. That is not my life here. I'm burning with passion and excitement. Okay, I know which direction that I'm actually going with in this Hermit energy. And I do feel that. I feel like your ability to really tap in and tune is very strong, especially at this particular time. Look at that King of Swords energy too, which just shows me that you're trying to be very logical at this time. You're a very intelligent person as well. I think you channel. Some of you guys definitely channel is what I'm getting here. And then you're coming out here as the natural leader. So you are a visionary. You're a natural leader. For some of you guys, I definitely feel a very strong channel here. but you are being assertive about yourself, your life, your future here, regardless of how other people respond. And now that I'm saying that, I feel like this might be more. This could be more than one person that is acting this way. This could be people that are being triggered, especially if you have some kind of message or something that you're doing by you. I'm going to go back to your success because I feel it so strongly. It's a shame, I know, but that's what I'm getting. Just about your success, your ability to make money, something like that, because they feel in their wounded energy like they have been left, not by you, by life. Okay, and so you may be making it look like this perhaps, or just really living in your reality which you have created, okay, makes them feel less than in some way. So again, I hate to say it's not your problem, but it's really not. That's their trigger. Just like when you get triggers, we all have to deal with our own stuff, right? Because it is coming from within us, not another person. So I see you moving forward. You're honestly, I feel like you are growing in some way. So the expansiveness for you, I think, continues here. I saw the Empress energy, of course. I'm seeing the King of Wands as well. I also feel like there's a bigger podium for you. And I don't know why I just heard that. And that could be, I don't know what that means for you. Maybe you expand out in some way, or maybe you're actually taking the podium, you know, now where you were a little less expressive before. I almost want to say a bigger stage for you. And I know everybody doesn't want a stage. It doesn't mean that you're on stage. It's just something larger that you may be doing. Yeah, because I think that people are very attracted to you also, into your energy in some way, into what you have to say, into your knowledge as well, into your drive. So honestly, even if you are, you know, a garbage man or anything like that, is that what that's called? I don't really know. It doesn't matter what you do. You would be working at, you know, Burger King. That's my first job, by the way. I did that shit with pizzazz. You could be doing that, making it look easy, okay? Taking control of everything, all right? It doesn't matter what you're doing, and that's really what I'm kind of getting here. So this is really interesting because if you think about the meditation was more so about kind of finding that needle in the haystack. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe this quest is about you. Maybe this quest is about figuring yourself out. I literally just did a collective reading that was very deep in terms of unraveling who we are. Maybe that is what you're really so focused on in this Hermit energy, right? And you're using that in some way, perhaps to assist yourself, to help others in some way, to ignite your creativity, okay? So you're really stepping into the highest, really the highest form of your being, right? And you're shining, I feel like, because of it in some way, shape, or form. Maybe that is what it's all about here. And so running into this has to be, well, first of all, it's going to be common if that is the case, all right? Because a lot of time, especially wounded people, they don't like to see stuff like that. And they certainly don't like to be, they consider it a challenge. It's not really, it's a trigger. It's an emotion that's coming up. But it's just something that they have to deal with. So maybe that is what it is, Sag. I think whatever it is, you have to continue to focus on that because you are definitely growing. And again, I'm going to go back to seeing this energy. The last 3 or 4 readings, we've seen a constant kind of growth for you. As long as you stay focused, you continue to go within, right? And you continue to keep this kind of clutter and these, I'm going to say detractors, okay, out of your energy in some way. Now, if you're honestly, it's very difficult to keep people out of our energy totally, but we can ignore them. We can delete, right? Yeah, we can stay away from them if they're in our vicinity in some way. Whatever you need to do, you can keep them away in that way, but you don't have to let them run over your energy. Your higher energy here should always be dominating anyway. What an interesting reading. Okay, let me I think I'll just get some of these. I'm already at 33 minutes. I feel like we always see some form of an energy vampire or someone trying to pull us down in every reading. Look at that. Ten of Cups. Why did I didn't even mean to pull these. That's so crazy. I wasn't even pulling these. Well, let's just go into, this might be a family member, number one. Nine of Wands. I feel like you're being blessed in a major way here. Oh my God, so much. You're being blessed. I don't even think that, I hate to say this person's not on your radar. They're not really a factor, but that's really kind of what I'm feeling here. You know that you're being blessed in some way. You could be establishing a new family. You could feel like your community is your family. You could have a good core of people that's around you as well. I see you moving forward. This is your Sag energy for sure. Just very fearless, okay? Being a free spirit, enjoying life, taking chances, having fun. Okay, but I also see you building some kind of business empire here, okay? Being very grounded, being very successful in your life here. Yeah, look, everything is moving forward for you, and that's the way I've been seeing it. It's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. You just got to stay the course. You keep your focus. You allow those doors to open, and don't worry about this. If you can help someone that is wounded, I kind of think that's who you are anyway. Okay, but dealing with their triggers, that's not for you. That's for them to actually figure out and to deal with without reacting in such a destructive way. All right. Now let me get some advice for you. For my Sagittarius spirit. Never allow yourself to be taken for granted. It's better to remove yourself from the situation than to be treated less than you deserve. You are precious and you are worthy. Absolutely. And I feel like you know that. I do feel like you know that. That's what I'm saying. When this stuff comes at you, I feel like you went within, you sacrificed your time. Well, you know, your time and actually other people is what I'm feeling, so that you can, you know, just go within to reignite yourself. You know what you need to do. You know how to reconnect, and that's the most important thing. Have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you're navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. I'm telling you, nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. Listen, I'm going to go back to what I said before, is it's like you're like this. Yeah, you could be a beacon of light, but honestly, I feel like you're living by example. I've already been through that. I'm showing you how to do it, you know, or I'm talking to you, or I'm sharing my experiences with you, my wisdom with you, so that you can better navigate life. That's what I'm getting from you, okay? Somebody knows that they couldn't break you or throw you off or get people to kind of join forces with them, is what I feel here, and try to, you know, I don't know, create some kind of destruction perhaps in your life, or certainly a reputation damage. It's not going to work. You continue to keep showing up and you continue to push forward, okay? And as they say, the proof is in the pudding, right? The results are in. And all I see is more expansion for you guys. So, all right, that's what I have for you guys, Sag. Hopefully it helps. Let me know. I will see you soon. Bye.